Hi there, welcome to Math 071. I'm your instructor, Miss Wood. In this video, I'd like to take the time to get you acquainted with your Math 071 class. Before we get into the class itself, though, I will make a distinction. By being enrolled in Math 071 and Math 171, those are two distinct courses. So at the end of the semester, you're going to get two grades. You're going to get a grade for Math 071 and a grade for Math 171. As the semester rolls along each week, I will be sending you two announcements, one for Math 071 and one for Math 171. The idea of Math 071 is that it's designed to support you through your Math 171 class. So when I send you your 071 announcements, I'm going to be telling you how to use the files and previews, practices, and labs that I have created here in this particular course to use in conjunction with the material in your Math 171 class to be most successful. So with that said, you'll see here at the top of your Blackboard class the enrollment verification. You have an enrollment verification in both classes. It has to be completed in both classes, Math 071 as well as Math 171, in order to remain enrolled into both classes. It has a strict due date that has to be adhered to. I do offer you an earlier due date that if you complete it by that particular date, I will add bonus points to a couple of assignments in both classes. So my extra credit is built into my classes, so take advantage of the extra credit as it is offered to you. The syllabus quiz is just simply a short multiple choice quiz based off of your course information sheet. I will reference where that is in just a moment. But whenever you're ready, after you have read the course information, you'll click on the syllabus quiz here, then click on View Assessment, and then start answering those questions. Whenever you are done, be sure that you hit Submit so that I can know that it's completely done at that particular point. If you just hit Save and Close, then it has not fully submitted. You have to click on the button Submit. We'll close that out, and then I will move on down to getting started. Obviously, since you're watching this video, you've gotten this far into the class. I will draw your attention on this course syllabus folder. This course information is what your syllabus is, the enrollment verification quiz is based off of. So you can click here, or you can click over here on the three dots and download original file. But this is the document that you want to read through in order to answer that enrollment verification quiz. And I think it's coming up. There it is, so that you can see that. It's a very short document here for Math 071. All right, so I'm going to move on down. Instructor contact information is just that, how to get in contact with me, email, phone, as well as my office hours. And if you ever need to see me outside of my office hours, just reach out and we should be able to make something work. Then just below that is your course schedule. I will click on that. I think that's worth spending a little bit of time on. Make sure that everybody's clear on how that runs. Computer has just been operating a little slower this morning. You'll notice whenever this pulls up that I have it designed set up in three columns here. The first column is addressing the week, and that's also in terms of whenever I send you out your announcements, I'll be addressing that particular week. The middle column is telling you what you're working on. My announcements will be even more specific than this middle column, and then the last column tells you exactly what is due that particular date, as well as my announcements will reiterate to you, something is due this particular Sunday. You'll, as you look through here, you'll notice that all of your due dates are Sundays at 11:59 p.m. I do refer to what's called a last call deadline. In Math 071, I do allow the submission of late work up until a point. So for each particular unit. So for example, if you forget to submit Unit 1 Submission 1 or Unit 1 Submission 2, then you have what's referred to as a last call deadline. Those deadlines are midweek, but all other deadlines are always Sundays at 11:59 p.m. Okay, but so as long as you're staying on track, then you won't have to worry about any midweek deadlines. So again, all of your deadlines are Sunday at 11:59, unless you forget to submit something, and then you've got that last call deadline that you can take advantage of. Again, there is a point reduction if you submit late, but it is better than a zero. I think that then is pretty self-explanatory. We'll talk about what those unit submissions are in just a moment. So I'll close this out, get us back to Blackboard, and I'll just below, after the Getting Started folder, you'll see 2 videos. These are going to be very important videos that you take a moment to watch. The top one is What Do You Submit in Math 071? So in that video, I go through and talk you through all of, what is acceptable to be submitted in Math 071. The video below that is that if you're new to Blackboard and have never submitted something in Blackboard, then this video will give you the steps on how to submit your assignments in Blackboard. Just below that's a folder for student resources and help, so I'll let you check that out if you need any of that. Then I'm going to click down here on Unit 1. The first folder that you see under Unit 1 are your Unit 1 graded assignment submission links. So I'm going to click there first. But actually, even before I click there, I will draw your attention. You'll see these other 5 files. They're previews, labs, and practices. These 5 files will be the ones that I will say how to use in my announcements. I'm going to say, okay, you should use this in conjunction with notes, a particular set of notes in your Math 171 class, and I'll tell you either to use it before or after that particular set of notes. So, these will be the assignments that you'll be submitting for your unit submissions. Okay, if I come up here, you'll see your icebreaker assignment is the first item that's listed, and then you have Unit 1 Submission 1 and Unit 1 Submission 2. So these will be your assignment submission links, and then I reiterate for you the deadline for your late Unit 1 submissions. I'm going to click on this icebreaker assignment. When you're ready to do that, and that'll be your first assignment that's due, you'll be starting there. You'll click View Assessment, and this box will come up here, and it'll tell you, what you are doing for that particular assignment. You can email me this assignment, or this assignment is very straightforward, and you can just respond to these questions down here below in the text box by, the first question asks you, what do you see as your greatest strength and weakness in reference to time management? So you can type number 1, my greatest strength is, and continue on with responding to that particular question. Whenever you are completely done with the assignment, you must hit submit. If you just hit save and close, it does not come to me. You have to hit submit in order for me to be able to see it. But prior to answering these questions, I'm telling you to click on Growth Mindset and read through a couple of articles there to help sort of get you on the right track for what should you be thinking in terms of getting started into your courses this semester. So I'll close that out, and I will come back in here, and then this is that growth mindset that I'm referring to in that icebreaker assignment. So there's your growth mindset, and those are the couple of academic professionalism and that time management of the first 2 that I ask you to click on and specifically read some of those items. I will go back to those graded assignments. When you're ready to do like your Unit 1 Submission 1, you'll click on that, click on View Assessment, and whenever you are ready to submit your assignment, you will attach your file by clicking on the little paperclip there, and click, you'll select where your file is, and then like I've said it several times already in this video, when you're done, hit submit. I do not see it and I do not get it unless you hit submit. And I think that should be it. The only, just like in all of your other classes, this class will have announcements. So whenever the course opens up for you, you will have an announcement here. But it's a little early at this point. All right. If you have any questions along the way, be sure that you reach out to me. I'm more than willing to help. Thanks a lot. Bye.